Welcome folks, Flipknot here, heading back over the bridge over to Bert's Harley Davidson. They said they got another part for the 2020 not so standard that they've been waiting on. That's kind of the main piece that's been holding back a lot of what's been taking so long for me to get this motorcycle back. But it's in, we're gonna install it there. My buddy Kenny's gonna do it for me. He's gonna get mad at me that I didn't bring him tacos. Sorry Kenny, love you though. If you look at the Road King Kong, straight through surgeon wanted the biggest engine with the best suspension and the best brakes. He wanted that thing to boogie and go and stop and turn. I get it. It makes perfect sense. There's a lot of performance that you can get out of some of these motorcycles. But when I talked to Bert's about wanting to grab a standard, my whole idea is I wanted to do a budget build. I wanted to grab the cheapest motorcycle with the biggest engine, the most reliable motorcycle for the least amount of money. I wanted to transform it into something that you can ride every day, that is comfortable. It's an everyday motorcycle. At the same time, you can do a trip on it if you want to. This motorcycle is modular. I can turn it into a day tripper. I can turn it into a long haul. I can turn it into a metropolitan motorcycle. It has everything I need to do whatever I need it to do. And that's the whole point. And to be as affordable as possible for somebody who wants to buy a motorcycle and not break the bank. I know I haven't talked specifically about what's on here, but I know that some of you have seen some of the parts that are on here and go, well, that's not a cheap part. Yeah, but the point of getting certain things are for certain reasons. I decided that I needed a saddleman seat on this thing because I needed to be comfortable. Well, I needed something because I have back issues. I needed something that held me up. I needed something to be comfortable. So there's a time and place when it comes to talking about what you're adding to your motorcycle where, yeah, it's okay to be cheap out, but there's certain things where you don't want to cheap out. Like, also, there's certain things on this motorcycle that I chose for myself that they decided to upgrade because at the same time, this motorcycle is for sale. You are 100% more than welcome to call it Bert's Harley Davidson going, I want that standard. Here's the money. It's yours. I am obligated to get on it, write it back down to you. It's not mine. It's for sale. If you like it, please inquire. But again, some of the parts put on here were more of a enticing aesthetic appeal, which I understand. Not exactly the part I would put on there, but it's the thing that I was looking for. Don't get me wrong, I would have never paid for the Ration Supply handlebars, but they are absolutely gorgeous and really comfortable and super nice. But long and short of it, this motorcycle was purpose built to be affordable and reliable and everything you need while spending the least amount of money as humanly possible. And here we are, Bert's Harley Davidson, one of my new favorite places on earth, because there's always something fun right around the corner. Speaking of corners, turning, and we're turning. Hi, Bert's. Told Gunner I haven't had coffee today, and he told me that the best coffee within Bert's Harley Davidson is back in the service area. So he says they double brew it, so it's like Cubano, as he says it. So coffee. Doing this one-handed is really hard. So again, the reason why I'm up here today is because they finally got the fairing in, which was back ordered for 4 months. Like, we had everything almost ready 4 months ago, and fairing finally came in. Kenny is getting hangry, but we're gonna put the fairing on. It'll complete the build. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna look great on there. Remember this little girl? Somebody bought it, and they're changing the handlebars like a smart person. Change the mirrors too, please. All you gotta do to attach it is just pop it in. Barely. Slide it up and pop. Is that it? That was very We got a winner. The fairing was the last piece of the puzzle on this motorcycle. It's pretty cool, and it's still. I didn't want anything big. I just wanted to. Well, folks, nothing like a quick little interruption into my editing because I can't avoid it anymore. I gotta go buy a new GoPro. This thing's just old. It's one of the betas. It's a GoPro 5 beta that my buddy gave me, who used to work for GoPro, so it's one of the first ones. But all the audio problems I've been having with it, the battery problems, I gotta bite the bullet.
20 minutes later.
Got a new GoPro 7. There's a reason I got a 7 instead of an 8 or a 9, besides the pricing of it. Now I'm gonna go to Walmart, pick up a few things for a camping trip I got coming up. And we'll see you back in the, we'll talk in a minute.
Few inches later.
Walmart was a bust. There's a Target across the street, see if they have any camping fuel, stuff like that.
A few moments later.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider. No camping gas. Awesome. I'm going camping with Williams in about 10 days. I got 1,000 things in between to freaking do. Woo! Man, most people will be super excited about getting a new GoPro. I have anxiety about technology and new technology. What do I mean by the anxiety of technology is just more of the fact that I feel like I've been waiting for the DJI Osmo Action 2 to come out. It's gonna come out any minute now. The Action 1 is still comparable to the newest GoPro from what a lot of experts are saying. And the fact that they just came out with the new Mini, 2 new Ronins, and the new Osmo Pocket, the Action has got to be right around the corner. And it's just like anxiety. Ooh. I'll take 2, man. I want a Smokey in the back of the car. I don't know what it's, Pontiac Firebird, there we go. But the Action's gonna come out any minute now, and I know it. And the reason I bought the 7, not the 8 and not the 9 is for a multitude of different reasons. So the 8 and the 9 don't have the little cage, they have the little feet on the bottom, which seems like a cool thing, but the thing is this, they have that door on the side that exposes the SD card, the battery, and the freaking USB-C connector where you put in the audio jack. That is a huge liability to me. I refuse to go down that road. I know you can get doors that have the little hole just for the USB-C. That just seems like another expense that is unnecessary. The 8s don't have the removable lenses in case it cracks and breaks. Also on top of that, the brand new 9s don't have the capability to use the USB-C for external audio, which in the world of motovlogging, you need an external audio port. They haven't updated the firmware to the GoPro 9 yet, so you can use the audio adapter to it, so that's just not a feasible thing for me, which is also why you don't see any motovlogger right now using a GoPro 9. But hey man, I've been rocking the 5 for 2 years now. It's worked perfectly fine for the most part. I've heard so many great things about the 7. It should do the job. 250 bucks is not bad, especially since the new one's 400. I've made 7 separate orders from Amazon today from things that I need and just kind of like, oh yeah, I need to get that. Oh, this broke, I need to replace that. My microphone is trashed. The audio extension cable that I use to connect my microphone to the adapter, that's really old and thrashed. I need a new one of those. It's just one thing after another today, and I can't say anything fun about that brand new fairing on that brand new motorcycle that I've been riding for the last month. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. I'm clearly hangry right now. I haven't eaten all day. It is currently 6 o'clock. I've been up since 10. Dog likes to sleep in. So I'm heading to Chipotle, and I got one question for everybody. Every time I've done like a techie video or like something like some kind of a review video, something that isn't your standard motorcycle motovlog thing, I've talked about drones, I've reviewed gloves, I've done little other things, and it's those videos have always failed on me. The people who watch them absolutely love them. And I've had a lot of people asking about doing a helmet setup, and I feel like 1 in a million right now, and I'm not sure if I need to make one or maybe I should hold off. Kind of want to buy a new helmet too. Been saving up for that. I'm gonna get me a burrito. I'm hungry. I'm so not in the mood. I literally just asked her to put everything in there. So from that point forward, I had made this huge long video talking about the new fairing on the Standard, talking about the fact that I found out that the OCC is officially moving in next door to Burt's. I guess the press announcement finally went out. And you know, it's cool that from Burt's to Home, it's this huge thing where it's like I get to have all these different riding styles and really put a bike through space, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't happen anymore. Bad audio is the first thing that will make anybody not watch your channel. Sorry guys, it's the freaking truth. I hate it, I'm getting sick and tired of it, and look, I've been using this GoPro for the last 2 years. My friend that used to work at GoPro gave it to me. This is a pre-production model GoPro. If I put in the freaking serial number, it doesn't even show up in their system. I know this isn't the newest GoPro, but it's the GoPro that I needed. It's the GoPro that I wanted. I know that there's other factors involved, but the fact is, it's the best tool for the job for me right now. I'm really hoping for the new Osmo Action 2, but who knows when it's gonna come out, and at the same time, I'm already living in the world of GoPro with multiple GoPros. When it comes to cameras, it's always best to stay within your color science world. Otherwise, you're gonna have a huge headache, which I already do, because I have multiple cameras that I use. But when it comes to a world of algorithms, you gotta learn how to pivot, because there's no option in not making these videos. Yes, I will voluntarily say I am not gonna make a video this week and know what's happening. I already did that recently. I'm not doing it again. It's time to keep momentum and it's time to keep moving forward. And everybody always asks me for any kind of advice when it comes to making these YouTube videos. It's consistency, and that's all there is to it. You gotta keep making it. You gotta stay on that schedule. If it's once a month, once a week, whatever. You gotta stay with the consistency. So now that I've wolfed down half of that burrito bowl, I gotta finish making these videos. I gotta finish doing what I'm doing. I got so much to do in the next week that I don't have much of an option. I gotta get it done. If I want to take a day off to go camping, I need to have a video ready for that week. And I got a lot of things ahead of me. Let's try to keep this momentum. Let's try to keep this year going good. Kind of ironic how we all wanted 2021 to be better, and within the first week, literally chaos ensues. But folks, you know how this works. Do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to subscribe. And as always, catch you on the flip side.